excuse my hair and no makeup, but I just got out of the shower. It's a little after 6 o'clock and I've been working on shop stuff all day, like designing, reaching out to people. I made a little spreadsheet of indexing what we had because I was starting to get lost with the way I numbered things. But yeah, I designed the first, maybe the most of the collection for the Disneyland 70th that's gonna come out next week. So 3 sticker sheets, maybe 1 more, and then some die cuts. I just have to print them and see if the sizing's okay. And yeah, it feels good. It's like a little after 6 and I was like, wow, I did like a whole day's worth of work just on the shop. So that's kind of cool. What else? Oh, I emailed the people at SGS Planner Conference. So I still want to be a vendor at one of these planner conferences, like when I have enough product. I don't even know how much product you need to like have a table, but I had reached out to Chicago Planner Conference. I met with them and was going to do some swag because we didn't think we would have enough product by November. But I emailed them back and I had to back out because it was 600 pieces of swag and like $10 worth, which is fine. But I just didn't think I could make 600 pieces, 2 pieces actually, because I wanted to give multiple things. And I didn't know if I was going to get like the return on investment of that time and the materials, you know. I do think it would be a good, like a good way to get some exposure, but 600 just seemed out of reach. But SGS is $250 and I definitely think I can make $250 between now and March. So I just emailed them to get some more information and it'd be really exciting if I could do that. I was kind of hoping it'd be in Orlando because I wanted to go again and then go to Walt Disney World like I did last time, but they moved it to New York. So, I mean, I'm still willing to go to New York, but it is different than what I expected. Yeah, so we'll see what they say. I'm going to make dinner now and watch the end of Wakanda Forever. I started watching it again after I watched Ironheart just to refresh me on Riri's character, although I did it backwards. And yeah, eat some dinner, maybe some scrapbooking, and then I'll check in tomorrow and show you guys what I made. I'm looking at my planner for the shop, this mini happy planner. And a main reason I wanted it was because I wanted like a calendar, like year overview of like when I was gonna do releases and sales and stuff. So I wrote in pencil a couple things, like Disney collection. I still want to do that next week for the 70th. And I wrote down some key holidays like Halloween, Black Friday, we'll do something, Christmas. I'm gonna write in August 22nd is when Disney starts their Halloween. And I have planned that Becky and I are going to do a Haunted Mansion release, and I had it slated for September, but I think I'm going to move it closer to when Disney releases theirs. So as long as Becky can do it in time, I didn't give her like a super strict deadline because, you know, we're still pretty far from Halloween. But, you know, if Disney's going to celebrate Halloween in August, then I will too. So let's shoot for this Haunted Mansion. I don't know the best day to like launch stuff is. ChatGPT told me Tuesday, so that's what I've been going for. I don't know like how early in advance I should be telling people like when things are coming out. Okay, so Shopify launch. I wanted to do something special for when we launch the website, but it's still a TBD because I don't know when the site's gonna be done. I'm working on transferring the domain from Bluehost to Shopify, and it's more complicated than I would like. We got Disney in July, Haunted Mansion in August, September. I think at the end of September, I'm going to do like a little witchy release. I had it slated for top of October right now, but I want to give people like enough time to use it. And also The YouTube gurus tell me that Etsy takes like 30 to 60 days to index your listings into the algorithm. So the earlier, the better. And let's just shoot for down here. We'll do like a witchy thing. And October, so it'll be all Halloween stuff, basically everything we released this summer except for Disney. In November, I wanted to do like a stationery, like kind of like hard goods for gifting, like bookmarks or candles or I don't know, something for gifting for the holiday season, and probably put that up like November 1st, like right after Halloween is over. I had it in the middle, but let's scooch it over. Seems like the earlier the better for a lot of things. What should I call it? Just do paper goods. Is that what I called it before? Maybe like greeting cards also. And then of course Black Friday we'll do a sale, and then maybe a sale for Christmas. That seems to be what people do. Oh, and then on the back side is next year's. And I don't think I have that far planned. So that's what we'll have as the rough outline for the remaining of the year. Also, look at the cutest little Happy Meal that I got. So McDonald's is doing a little McDonald's as their toy, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I have to go. And look at it. It came inside of a little Happy Meal inside of your Happy Meal. Oh, it's so cute. These are all the things you could get. I really wanted the truck. Can you zoom it? There we go. The truck, or like maybe the Halloween bucket or the Happy Meal box, or even the little restaurant. But I got chicken McNuggets. It's still really cute. Is McDonald's Happy Meals, like, is this where we adults got our blind box like fascination from? Because we were trained to do this from like when we were little. I made these little die cuts. They're so cute with the holographic overlay. So these are 3 inches tall, and I thought that was a good size, but now I'm like, is it too big? But I kind of like it. And then I was gonna do this by itself, and then also an option where you can get a bundle with like this and some Disney quotes. So Disney adult, I think this is a good size. And then I printed these 2, but I think these are too big. Like, this one's definitely too big. But is this too small? It's kind of like the same width as that one. I don't know. Is that a cute bundle? I think so, right? I don't know. But these also have the hollow on them. So they'd be good to put like on, you know, your planner cover. They're water resistant, but I wouldn't say you could put them in the dishwasher. Yeah, well, I am kind of in a bad mood and kind of bored, so I might go to Disney today just to take some photos. So I can take photos of these in front of the castle, or just, I don't know, buy a coffee and edit my video there, just because like I've been at home for probably 5 days now and probably need to get out. It's okay to spend some money sometimes, right? It doesn't seem like it to you, but it has been a while since I recorded, and I don't know what I have been doing, but I think I haven't been recording because I'm not like entirely sure what to put on the vlogs, since like I haven't had an order since the last one that came in, so it's not like I can do pack with me's, which I know are in a lot of other vlogs. I did go to Disneyland, like I said, and I took some photos of the castle stuff, and then I released that last week. What day is it today? So that's live on the Etsy shop. And I have some ideas to do some other castle stuff, but then I also want to start working on Halloween things. So I wanted to come on and just share like what I was thinking. I had picked out this like kawaii kind of style to do, and then I saw this really pretty like watercolor Halloween gothic, which I think could be fun and something different. And these ones are gonna be items that I curated, are images that I curated and bought from a marketplace, since Becky's busy. So she's working on Haunted Mansion, and then that way we can still have like new products to put into the store. So that's kind of like a little insight into how I'm planning to create more products, since I am not a artist, not a good one anyways. And I want to get them up, and I think it'll be good because then I could play with different styles, see what hits, because you know we have about like 20 items on the shop now, but maybe diversity would be good. And I had mentioned earlier that a lot of Etsy pros say to like list seasonal things like 2 to 3 months early. So it's coming up to the end of July, so I definitely want to get those things listed. The other update is the Shopify store is in progress. Yay. I started doing some things with the themes. It took a little bit longer than I thought to transfer the domain, but I'm happy it went through. It was like one of those things where it wasn't difficult, but it wasn't easy either. Like I had to contact Bluehost, who was my old provider, and then I had to like click some things that like were hidden, and then had to request for a transfer. And then I was all nervous because I was almost to the domain like renewal or expiration date, and there's some rule that says if you renew your renew or do something with your domain, you can't touch it for like 60 days or something. So I was like, oh my gosh, is it just gonna be like in limbo for 60 days? But it all worked out. I'm working on that, and we'll show you probably in the next vlog what I have done. I did a little bit of light coding to add a font to it, but that's about it. Let's see what else is there to update. We did go to Mexico just for the day. Me and Matt walked across for his birthday. We went to a restaurant in Tijuana, and it was really delicious, and it was super easy to walk across. I was really nervous because the last time we went to Mexico for his birthday, we went to Ensenada and we drove, and coming back across the border was just like a nightmare, and I didn't want to do that again. It's so much anxiety. It was just so crowded and like unclear where to go. That's why it was so stressful. But this was good. So I was happy that it wasn't super stressful to come back. I was really nervous about that. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this vlog. Thank you so much for joining. If you're still here watching this video, I will come on next time and show like what Halloween items we decided to go with. Maybe I'll give a little like background into how I like lay out the sticker sheets, since I'm not the designer. Maybe some people would be interested in that. If you are, let me know in the comments, and I'll fit it into my plans for what to create for the next video. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for watching. Bye.